Hey, good Saturday morning, YouTube. Hugmeister's Garage and Workshop. And today we're gonna put this VEVOR winch we bought on our equipment trailer. Got this together real quick. Came with some nice boots, pretty decent cables. I got an old Optima battery I took out of my truck. And this comes with a wireless remote, which is nice. You don't got to buy that. Comes with a clevis hook. Comes with a fair lead for the mount. I'm waiting for FedEx to drop that off. Even comes with a hand remote that plugs in here. It's got the disengage, so you can just free spool that out of there. Sorry about that. It's floating on the table. And then when you're ready to use it, you just click it back to the engage area. And let me get this. There we go. We'll see what she does here. Here we go. Alright, so good. So far, so good. I'm going to go out and show you the mount I made for the trailer. I didn't weld it on there because it's an aluminum trailer, but I'll show you what I did. Okay, we're out here by our trailer now, and what I got here is a piece of I-beam. And with my rudimentary welding skills, also known as globbing, I had a piece of 2x2 tubing. I welded on there, reinforced it pretty good in the back. I ended up putting 4 bolts through the deck, and I don't know if you can see it that good, but I actually put a couple pieces of strut down through the bottom and drilled that through the mainframe. So this shouldn't go anywhere for what I'm going to use it for. Tugging a tractor, small tractor, 2 up on here. Got it all drilled out, ready to go and painted. And when I get that receiver cradle, I'll get that winch mounted on here, and we'll see what we end up with. Okay, I forgot to mention, we also have a battery box we're going to mount in here in our lockable trailer box. We're just going to drill a couple bushings through the back of that, run our cables in here, and I'll probably get this hooked up to the charging system on the truck, so we can have the truck running, and it'll give us a little more boost. But we'll get that done as well. Alrighty, we got our battery box mounted. We got our battery just sitting there temporary for now, but we got our charging cord run up from down below, and I tapped into the existing J box here, so the charging circuit off the truck will come up, and that'll charge our battery when we need it. And seeing as we're going to have a solar charger on top of this, this will be just a removable fuse. I'll probably just put it in when we're actually using the winch, so we can be having full charge go to this battery while we're using it. So later sometime I might put a DC to DC charger, but for as little as I'm going to use this, probably that'll probably do me. That way we can have a charge going to it the same time we got something hooked to it. So we continue on. Well, while we're still waiting for FedEx to show up with our cradle mount for our winch, went ahead and got the chase bushing put in for the cables. When it finally does show up, got our solar charger mounted, got the cables run inside. Say they'll all be neatened up in a nice bundle when we get the winch mounted, but that way this thing will keep both these batteries charged, my breakaway battery and this. Say at some point, if I want, I can probably just hook that breakaway up to it, but as long as it's going to charge both and it's a new trailer, I'm just going to leave it till that battery goes dead. But there we go. Okay, our winch mount showed up, so we got that on there. We ended up having to drill another hole because it wasn't like the picture. Looks like it had a longer piece in the picture, but this didn't, so had to do a quick re-drill on that, but no biggie, I guess. So next we're going to get that winch on there and get the fair lead on, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we got her mounted. We got our fair lead on there. We got our cables through our nylon bushing into the box along with our trickle charger. Everything's wired up. Put a locking hitch pin on it to keep the low information voters from taking off with my stuff. Runs into here, and I'm going to leave that uncovered until we do a full test to put the cover on, because I want to put a fuse in that and see what kind of current we're getting off the truck vehicle. But we're going to give it a bump here and see what's going on. I gotta rewind this cable back up. Okay, here we go. In. And I did it again. Gotta turn that. I got trouble with that. Maybe I gotta bump it. There we go. Alright, one more time. Alright, I'm going to bring the truck over, hook that up, plug it in and see if we get notice any difference in the power output on this. But that battery works good so far. Alright, we got the old Super Duty backed up here. We got the cord plugged in there. And now I'm going to put this fuse in and see what kind of amp draw we're putting into these batteries with it plugged into the truck. If I can just get it in there. Come on. There we go. Oh, not bad. That's at idle, and I'm putting 4.5 amps into the batteries. So that's not too bad. You're probably gonna go a little higher than that. Let me get that remote, and we'll see if that kicks it up any. Alright, we're going to see how the truck responds when I bump that winch. It's topping off already. We're down to 3/8. Let's see what she does. Yep. That's good. It's pulling more off the truck battery, and I'm sure if it was reverend hired, I'd get even more power out of it. So we're going to button her up. Alright, we're going to call that a wrap for now. Still plenty of room in here for my straps and my stake pocket D-ring holders. Got the lid on. Wires neatened up. Everything goes over a nice smooth rail here, so we don't got to worry about anything rubbing. Got the hook on. I think she's a good looking unit. I ordered a cover for it from Amazon, because it'll probably more than likely I'll leave it on here. I mean, it's made so I can take it off and put it on the back of my truck if I have to, but for the most part it'll be on this trailer, and I'll cover it up, and that battery maintainer should work good for it. And I forgot to mention, maybe I did mention, it does come with a hardwired remote, and it comes with a shackle as well. So not a bad value for about 219 bucks. So there you go, folks. Have a nice day.